Hi, it's Debbie with D.Ann's Designs. I have created a little accordion pocket that I wanted to put inside of my front section of my journal that I've been working on, and I also wanted one for the back section. And I decided to make it more of an accordion styled pocket and kind of a large one because my journal is kind of big, so it's just going to be able to fit into there. But the measurements that I'm going to use and the papers that I'm going to use, I'm going to put out in front of you right now. The back cover, which is going to be this. Now, all my papers on 65-pound cardstock. If that makes any difference to you. And this one is a cream one, 65-pound cardstock. Okay, so then you're going to cut one of 10 1/4 inches long and 5 1/8 inch wide. So let's get this over here and start cutting. Get all my stuff out of the ways. Okay, so I want 10 1/4. Is that right? Yeah, 10 1/4 inches long. We're just going to take that off right there. Maybe. No. Okay, and then I'm going to take a 5 1/8 inch wide. I'm going to be right around in here. Okay, and then from there we're going to want to run a score. So my score line is going to be 1 3/4. It's going to be right in here. And then I'm going to go to 1 7/8. So you're going to have two score lines, 1 3/4 and 1 7/8. You're going to go ahead and try to get your fold lines noticed. Such. So when you finish this, you should have one that's resembling a look like this, as you can see. Then the next thing, that's for your back cover. So now you're finished with cutting and fold lines on that. Now the front cover, we are going to do, I need to just leave this on out. See if I have one to cut. I really don't. I have one that is already cut, probably. Yeah, this one is 5 actually it's a little bit long. 5 1/8 is the front cover. So you want to cut your front cover 5 1/8, and that's going to match the back cover you just cut. As you can see, it all matches on the width. Okay. So this one is 5 1/8 inch wide, 8 1/8 inch long is how that comes out. And you're going to end up just below your second fold line that you created on the top. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Next is going to be the accordion folds. So we need to cut 2 of those. And they're going to be cut 1 3/4 inches wide. And then another one, because we need 2, 1 3/4 inches wide. Make sure that is on where it's supposed to be at. Okay. Side. Then I'm going to come back from where we have had our cut line at, and I'm going to go to the 1/4, skip 1, go to the next one, skip 1, go to the next one, skip one, go to the next one, skip one, go to the next one, skip one, go to the next one. Three, four, five, six, yes. So you will all in all have 6 score lines across your 1 3/4 inch wide. It also needs to be 8 1/8 inches long. So I'm going to bring it back in here, and I'm going to cut it 8 1/8. Okay? Then you're going to fold each one of these. Let's mark the next one. You're right on your cut line, 1/4 inch. Skip one, 1/4 inch. You just keep going on every second one. You draw your score line. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then you're going to cut it to 8 1/8 inches. And then you're going to fold these. You're just going to start folding your accordion fold like so. And you may want to, I like to do this anyways, come along here and make sure the crease ends pretty good. Okay? Now, the next thing that I like to do is, where is it? There we go. This part here, on the back cover, I mean, it looks all right. It looks okay like that, but I think it could just have a little, maybe a little bit more to it. So, I kind of like it with it being, you know, kind of like this to add to it. On these other ones, I covered the entire pocket area, as you can see right in here, and on the back, I just covered it up. And this one here, I even rounded the edges and covered it up. But I don't think you have to cover the whole thing, is what I was thinking on this too. I'd kind of like to try one like so. Now, of course, you need to do what you would like to do with yours. And you do not have to sew these by any means, because I'm really counting on the glue to get these babies down. So it's up to you, however you want to do that. I think it's kind of cute, leaving some of the manila and then that on there too. Go for that. Maybe something like so. So I think that would look cute. So I'm going to go ahead and get this satisfied this way. And then when I'm ready to pull this one together, then I'll have these to put on. You can glue them, you can sew them, you can glue them, sew them, however you want to do it. And then you would have that, and then you would have these guys all ready. Everything would be cut and ready for you to go. Let me get this one, and I'll show you. I didn't want to take up a lot of time by doing the folds, and the folds can take a minute. So this one here is one that I've created too. I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Make sure that your colors that you've chosen, if you've chosen a pattern or a color, make sure it faces the outside on both sides. Okay. And find my glue. I'm just going to simply put lines down in here of the glue. Put it right up on the edge of your back. To hold it into place for a little bit. Long. There we go. So that one's pretty much on there. I think. I'll keep it a little bit closer. Just a skosh. Goodness. And then we're going to put the next one on. Making sure that this is facing the outside. This is much easier if I bring it to where I can see both edges. And it's lined up. Then you're going to take your glue. In my case, it's PVA. Robin Dudley Howes told me about this. Told everybody about this, I guess. Type of glue. And it works pretty good, I gotta admit. Okay, so this one here, I've gone ahead and I've stitched around. Like I said, you don't have to. So I'm going to apply him here. And then we're going to apply this one. Into here. Try to make sure you get them as even as you can so that they line up, oh, you know, pretty nice. If you can. Okay, and then we appear to have that together. So then I have just been taking the PVA and running it in here. Okay. White glue. Okay, and then that pretty well puts it together for us. Move this out of the way so you can see. So now this is glued on top of your accordion. Your accordion is facing the outside so that you can see, you know, color. These two, you can see. And then it's sealed down here at the bottom. Then you can just put in whatever you're going to put into your pockets. I suppose we could notch that out too if we wanted to. I'm okay. Anyway, that's what I wanted to bring you. I'll have to figure out a different closure for these and see what I want to do. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I've been making. So thank you for joining me, and we will talk to you later on. Bye now.